80 million Americans that gets their news from cable.
If you're one of the 80 million Americans who gets your news from cable, you need to learn to fucking read a newspaper and stop listening to cock-chucking assholes like Michael Bannon.
This next story may shock you. The watchdog group Fairness in Media.
Fairness in Media, also known as the Onion's propaganda department. You know, every time hand jobs like Michael Bannon want to do some kind of, story or journalism or something like that, they just go straight to this Fairness in Media and say, just make up a bunch of shit that'll make our fat cat corporate owners look good. That's what it's all about.
It released a report this week accusing the Weather Channel of having a, quote, clear and pronounced pro-weather bias.
Oh, yeah, the Weather Channel is just so fucking biased, now we're all just supposed to shove our thumbs up a midget's ass and drink Kool-Aid from a wooden kazoo. Where's the Fairness in Media study about the fucking Onion's anti-weather bias? It's nowhere to fucking be fucking found, that's where it fucking is, because the Fairness in Media is all just about shitting on other channels. If they were a real think tank, they would, Bannon, they would have racked your balls right through the roof of your mouth by now.
Joining us now live is the director of the study, Deborah Henley.
Hello, Michael.
Deborah, good to have you with us. Your report condemns the Weather Channel for what you call one-sided reporting. How do you back up that claim?
Yeah, how are you going to back all that bullshit up? Let me guess. You're going to watch 100 hours worth of the Weather Channel, and you're going to pick out all of 20 fucking seconds of it, you're going to take completely out of fucking context, and then you're just going to strut around like you won the International Gangbang by Jackhammer contest.
After watching hundreds of hours of programming, we concluded the Weather Channel clearly and consistently over-reports weather-related events at the expense of other topics.
Yeah, just like the fucking Onion just regurgitates all their bullshit about, ninja parades and mutant fucking crabs, and they never say one word about weather, but you know what? Fairness in Media, they won't ever say anything about that. They just want to sit around and make their fucking Onion corporate overlords just look perfect in every way.
There are, on average, 4,000 mentions of weather in a single news day.
Yeah, and there's 5,000 mentions of REM jobs every fucking day at the Onion, but you don't really seem too overly concerned about that, do you?
4,000?
Yep.
That's an amazing statistic. Now, are other viewpoints represented at all?
Barely. I mean, you'd think that absolutely nothing was going on in the I-20 corridor other than light showers and isolated T-storms.
Yeah, and if you watch the fucking Onion long enough, you just might start to think that robot skid marks are the only thing that matters in mass pancake production. The Onion just wants to, they just want to bitch and moan about all-purpose sugar being used to produce U.S. currency so their fucking insulin stock will go up. Seriously, Bannon, why don't you just stand out on the fucking street corner and a pair of burlap thong skivvies? At least then you'd be making a decent, honest fucking living.
And even more insidious, they try to make their programming look varied by covering things like flight delays and vacation destinations, but they always manage to bring it back to weather.
Yeah, and the Onion always manages to bring the conversation straight back to the porn actors union and the health plan that'll cover Viagra but not penicillin.
Well, let's see what you're talking about. Here's a clip from the Weather Channel.
Great. Okay, look at this clip.
We are going to dazzle everybody. It's the Holidazzle Parade going on in Minneapolis. This is at Nicollet Mall, and of course, this location typically quite cold.
All right, so you want to fucking bitch about the Weather Channel covering a parade, but nobody ever says a fucking word about your 15 hours worth of, the Ninja Parade coverage. Wonder why?
You see this?
That does seem fairly blatant.
Yes, I mean, if you look closely, you'll see their news ticker is little more than the temperatures of various cities running 24 hours a day.
I have noticed that.
They even use, do you see this, background images to subtly influence your beliefs about weather.
This is so fucking stupid. This is so fucking stupid that a facepalm just isn't going to cover it. We got to go straight to raw meat to the face.
It's a problem not only with the stories themselves.
Exactly, Michael. And they use flashy graphics and smooth jazz to distract viewers from the unrelenting pro-weather agenda that they're constantly pushing.
Yeah, so I guess all the Onion's flashy graphics and, epic drama jizz jazz is just all for shits and giggles, isn't it?
That's unbelievable. What's behind it all, though?
Well, what we've discovered in our research is that there's an ancient cabal of powerful weather fanatics operating outside any government.
www.discountaluminumfoil.com. I mean, everything's got to be some paranoid fucking conspiracy theory with you assholes, doesn't it? You can't figure out why women go through more toilet paper, so you just assume that, it's some mutant deli owner who's been enslaved by 2,000 sumo wrestlers and, forced to clean their glasses.
Sometimes called the Cloud Elders, sometimes called the Night's Doppler, pulling the strings not just of the Weather Channel, but of the umbrella industry, the sunscreen industry. We have to fight back.
Yeah, you know, and just like clockwork, here we go. We got to get the gun nuts all enraged, get them all worked up. Yeah, we have to fight back. It's the fucking Weather Channel.
Deborah Henley of Fairness in Media, thank you and good luck with getting...
What the fuck is that? Why the fuck does she need luck? You pole smoking gold medalist. You know, she has you and your network that'll just spread her bullshit wherever the hell she wants. She doesn't need luck. You know, she's got you. Holy shit! It's like, man.
I graduated from one of the top universities in the United States. I also have a postgraduate degree. If you look behind me, my studio apartment is around 12 by 16. I also have a postgraduate degree. My studio apartment is a postgraduate degree. Studio apartments are postgraduate degree. Studio apartments are postgraduate degree. Studio apartments are postgraduate degree.